Afternoon, PSIT fourth year. So this is the first time we'll be using the VLE, the official VLE virtual learning environment of Douglas Central College. So we are so lucky that we're part of the pilot testers for this was on November 3, 2020 will be launching this LMS. So let's start this afternoon with a prayer. So, in the name of the Father, Son, and Spirit, Lord Jesus Christ, thank you for this wonderful afternoon. Please guide the students to absorb everything that will be talking about since this is going to be the capstone project. Keep them away from COVID-19, not just them, but also their family and friends. And I hope to see them soon. Let's just be some great amen. Father, Son, and Spirit. So, hi, good afternoon. So, I only have name trees, but anyway, this is recorded. So, later on, I'll be uploading this video. Now, this afternoon will be on our fifth lesson that's building innovations in the unit 2 that's related literatures. So, first, each read the course description based on CMO 25 series of 2015. What is Capstone Project all about? So this subject teaches students to develop research and projects in the field of information technology. It discusses global opportunities, information technology research. So technically, this is a research project or your capstone project. Also discusses areas of research and software development based on the research agenda of the university, such as related to green technology, health informatics, education, and image processing and business processes. It provides IT solutions and generates business intelligence to organizations as to their operation. But in our case, we'll be using the 17 sustainable goals as our research agenda. So technically, your base project is under gender equality. But let's see later on if we can adapt other sustainable development goals among 17. So what are the learning outcomes for this subject? First is formulate the project objectives, scope and limitations, and evaluation metric. Second, or learning outcomes number 2 is collect and compare literature related to the project. And the third learning outcome is propose an ethical and feasible IT solution to identify problems in the project. So technically, what we're doing right now is we're on learning object outcome number 2, collect and compare literature related to the project. But anyways, in the coming lessons or units, we'll be going back and forth to LO1 and LO3. Okay. So what's the expected outcomes for the student enrolled in IT 403A or Capstone Project and Research 1, or for the old curriculum, it's Capstone Project 1. BS Information Technology learners must complete a capstone project in the form of an IT application, a multimedia system development, or an IT management project. So let's unlock a stage. So I need to say we'll now be opening another knowledge for this subject. Let me see if how many are we in our check. So I still have nearly threes. Okay. Going. The first thing is I have to define first well, differentiate an invention compared to innovation. So obviously what you're trying to achieve is to innovate something out from an existing product or system. So it should start with creativity. So before we can innovate, there should be an act of turning new and imaginative ideas into reality. Kumbaga, um, it's it can start as a dream or came from a wild idea of creating something or a certain output. So, out from that, so wala pa pag creativity, wala pa yun na siya tangible na object. It's still an imagination. It's still on your head. Or pwede na you just do a sketch, but technically it's not yet working. Now, the moment that you realize that that particular um, idea is new, mean to say, wala pa siya kapareho, ikaw ang pinakauna, that falls under invention. So it's creation of a new idea or concept. The raw. But sa karong panahon, it's so impossible to invent since there are a lot of um, products already came out. So most probably we're going to innovate. Okay, because based on what I've observed, invention may take a long time to develop because you have to um, research deeper because you have to prove to everybody that that is a new idea or concept. Now, if it's innovation, it's turning a new concept into commercial success or a widespread use. To say if somebody already created that particular concept or idea, or should I say an application, we look for something that is not yet done in that particular application. But it's not invention really, it's called innovation because the one that you're putting in or adding to that object or idea is also not created by you alone. It's existing, but it so happened that it's not present on um, the recent object. So invention is the creation of a product or introduction of a process for the first time, while innovation occurs when someone improves on or makes a significant contribution to an existing product, process, or service. Now, let's try to look at this. This is your system. Explain ako sa mission. Your SAD project is supposed to be the GADSIS, or the Gender and Development System. Now, the way I understand your GADSIS, it's about project management, wherein a project leader, or should I say a chairman, project chairman, submits a proposal to the punong barangay or the barangay captain. The barangay captain will then analyze the proposal and after that approves the proposal or rejects it. Now once the proposal is accepted, of course it will be implemented. Okay. But if the project is rejected, it's either it will be saved on the rejected option, it will be there for a long time until it will be deleted, or there is a possibility that the project chairman or the punong barangay will approve or review the rejected project. Because there are a lot of factors why is it that the barangay chairman disapproved the project. It could be that it's not timely, it's not the priority, but it's a good proposal, or it's not a good proposal at all. One. So the way I see it is that it's still part of the project management system of the barangay Binondo profiling system. So a profiling system is a system wherein all the members of the barangay, hi there, Jamwell, all the members of the barangay
Sorry.
are registered. Okay, so that the barangay has the control or has the authority to manage the people in in the barangay. So it all starts with registration. Okay, that's the bigger, it's the biggest system that you have uh, for your capstone project. Now, one of your feature for your uh, profiling system is the project management. Now, as of now, you already have GATSIS, but there are a lot of projects that are submitted to the barangay that is not related to GAD or gender and development. And for example, about health, the health sector in the barangay also submits their project proposal. The so the health sector is the BHW, Barangay Health Worker. We also have the education sector for the parang daycare center, meron ganun ng barangay. Security for the Tainod. We also have projects for the Lupong Tagapangalapan. So there are a lot of sectors that are involved in a barangay that also needs to submit their project proposal. Kasi may budget sila every sector. It's not just the GAD. So if we're going to use the template or the platform or the structure of the GAISIS that will be applied to all the other sectors in the barangay. So mafo-fall siya under the project management system. That is one of the kumbaga nakuha na ninyo. So done. So kanina part. Now the challenge now is for you three, Mary Therese, Cynthia, and Jamuel, to come up with innovations, individual innovations that can be attached to your main project, the main system, which is the Barangay Binugaw profiling system. So the challenge now is for you to create an innovation that is not just beneficial for the resident of the barangay for normal scenario, but technically it should have a relationship with the current pandemic that we are experiencing, which is the COVID-19. So how are you going to think of a project or an innovation that is related to your barangay profiling system that is somehow helpful to the COVID-19 pandemic as of now? So here on the picture, you have several things that you might consider. First is security. You have your about testing, so about taking care of doing precautionary measures, and on. So those things could be one of the motivation how to create innovation. So again, um, the barangay profiling system together with the COVID-19 pandemic is under this square, rectangle there. The rectangle represents your capstone project. So going back to the invention and innovation, so we don't have the innovation here is this one, the main circle, the project management system. We have Soul for Jamel's innovation, we have Cynthia's innovation, and Mary Teresa's innovation. The invention here could be the Barangay Binugaw profiling system, since this is already an established idea. So the profiling system is no longer new to us. It was created way back before my college years. So, but this time we'll be looking for additional features that are not yet incorporated in any barangay binuga or any profiling system in a barangay. So this is now your activity that's due on October 12, 2020 at 12 noon. This is Tuesday, no, Monday. Yeah, Monday, because the next week for our class will go back to the regular schedule Monday. We need to have this by 12 noon because aside from its a graded activity, it's also going to be a source of discussion during that time. So first is identify the origin of the profiling system in the barangay or local government units LGU. So this is not particular with barangay Binugaw, but for it could be barangay. So kung ato na mo sa laing nasod, sa Philippines it's called barangay. But in the ASEAN region and also the continental region, it could be called a town, it could be called a city, pwedeng anaha. But technically, what you're going to look is asa ba jud ni asa yun una, kisa ba'y una nga nagbuhat og profiling system na dedicated siya for a certain group or organization. Second is identify the first profiling system made manual. Kumbaga, wala pa technology involved, or should I say wala pa electronic gadgets involved. And the other one is ang first profiling system na computer-based. So may difference ha. So pag manual system, tapos siya pen and paper. Pag computer-based is of course using computer. The third one is identify the latest trend in the profiling system. Unsa ba karon ang mga uso when it comes to uso nga features sa profiling systems. Ba din nag QR code, face recognition, connect na ba siya sa inyong mga government IDs. So one stop siya, wala siya unified ID. So once you tap it, your profile will appear. So one time registration lang siya, and then update na lang ha. And then the last is what are the possible features in any profiling system that are not yet implemented. So based on the trends, you'll see there what are the possible pwede pa nato i-consider as an innovation. Kaya wala pa siya na trabaho o wala pa siya nabutang sa mga existing profiling system. Then encode your answer in the provided learning activity sheet. So later on, after this, I'll be uploading the activity sheet since we'll still have your class with Ma'am Eden. So I'll be uploading the activity sheet in the LMS. So LMS na magamit ha. Then this is still an individual activity. Okay. Let me go back to you guys. Okay. Kompleto na. Jamo, Cynthia, and Mary. So, may I ask you, do you already have your initial na proposal for your capstone project? Since last time, naghatag ko sa inyo o guidelines on what are the things you consider para makakita mo o innovation. Sige daw, okay? Still have 30 minutes. That's last time. Who will go first? Mary, can you type your um, response na ba kay initial proposal? Okay, so yes, so sige daw. Let me see. Kung sino yung initial proposal, can you please type that? Kaya itong basahon. Ano na to, and how it is related to COVID-19. Comes to relationship. Asa? Sige, sige. Ano nako? COVID control monitoring. So, ang problem is self-monitoring for rules and regulation of COVID-19, social distancing, wearing face mask, face shield, liquor ban, curfew, food, and medicine pass in every barangay. Ang user is barangay captain, tanod, staff, residents. Feature, COVID monitoring control. COVID monitoring or control, implement rules and regulations within the barangay na naay ng different sa city, district, dili same o patakaran para sa prevent. There are consequences and benefits. Control of the residents in going outside with no emergency related monitoring to people outside. Warning the people that did not wear protection. So, actually, based in the article 5, we really talk about the teacher and school platform level. Okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong ha, say yes or no lang kung tama ko na understand. May mong gusto is that may mag-monitor. Kung wari, ako, residente ko sa barangay. When I enter the barangay, kung wari nag-violate ko o isa sa rule sa barangay, which is I did not wear my face mask. So there is an application that will check the monitor. Tama, dili. Especially in terms of our performance. And if our performance as teachers, hindi siya nindot, the more we bring it ang performance sa mga bata. So what's usually yes, tama. Here, now, there are teachers na tama siya. Kung sa may buhaton na ako, kung sa may buhaton sa application para mo take sa action, okay, I'm not wearing face shield or face mask, which is part siya sa wait lang ha, I just need to take this call. Hello, good afternoon. The same way that the students are supposed to do another performance task and heavy performance as another subject. What happens is the student or the students sorry po ma'am, wrong number. All the pressure from these teachers who are actually in a fighting version of their so that's one example, and that's not how we should support to operate. Going back. So my question is, kung sa'y buhaton sa application imuhang giduna, which is a mobile app, to take action on my violation. I violated, so tama ba ko nga kung barangay tanod ang naggunit sa mobile application. So, kung sa may buhaton sa application para mag-take sa action na mag-violate ko. I will also not ask the excuse kung hindi wala yung nakuha ng bata.
But I will ask for some consideration na mag-delay konti ang bata or i-advance sa bata ang sa iyang mga buhaton sa makapas mapas ang bata either on after or before the performance stage. So that's showing
Okay.
support. Another one is, for example, wala na kung tayo binubuhat, if for example, isa ka teacher na
Mag-send siya notification.
for example, we do cheer dancing, and for cheer dance number or competition. Isa ka teacher, kita mo na hindi niya kaya, why not support the teacher? It doesn't have to be
I'll wait for
kabalo
minutes.
ka, kung kabalo ka mag-cheer dance,
Send a notification
if some as
na mag-remind another problem. Mag-send siya notification. How are you going to identify kung kay kinsa niya i-send ang specific notification na nag-violate siya sa kato nga ordinance na not wearing no face mask, no face shield, kaya nag-violate na ka. Saan siya? Nagkuntari, random people or naidayo, kumbaga naay tao nga ni idayo sa barangay. How are you going to identify that? Remember ha, you're using your mobile application.
As much as possible, wala din lang gamit sa but just in case, for example, as a kid, you're doing operations, whatever, medical blah, then you don't need to be there unless appointed by your head. Careful about this, and grades are very, very sensitive. So you have to show support to our teachers. If there truly is a justifiable reason sa pag naabisa na as a teacher, sa lahat naagin siya yung mistake, what can we do? I agree. So we don't really people, especially in public, especially physical, consideration that it's ethical to always put them aside.
Na ay makakita sa inyo kung wala ang sulat sa
There
mas.
are times
Pwede na report sa lalaki. Okay. Here's my opinion for this, or my response. Unang-una, naay nakakita sa inyo nga wala kang magsuot face mask, iyagay i-report sa barangay, sir gamit. Okay. First concern, how sure are we that that particular person is really not wearing a mask? Kung ang idea nimo is you take a picture and then send it to the barangay, or you video it and send it to the barangay. What if lang jud iya lang giana sa kalisod ginhawa, or unsa nga particular na incident na pwede mo siya email na i-send mo siya as violation. To, number one. Number two, what if dayo siya? I mean to say, he or she is not a resident in that particular barangay. So, kung saan siya karon pagkabalo na kato siya is taga-dira siya nga barangay o dili. And how are you going to impose the violation sanction or the sanction kung di siya taga-barangay? Na. Number three, kung sa di ay ang specific feature sa imong mobile application for reporting. My fourth concern is that innovative ba ni siya? I mean to say, wala pa ba ni siya nabuhat mas asa? So, buti assignment ni mo ha. You can answer that in next week. So, next week, what will you do is, you draw, mag-drawing ka, o ikaw mahalag dili ko lang ha, walag dili siya nakavisyo. Basta i-drawing nimo, tagay ko o pa-visualize sa kuha o i-visualize kung sa di ay ang proseso sa mga mobile application na innovation. Kung sa step 1 na buhaton, step 2 sa 2. So, picturein na siya. So, kung i-drawing mo siya sa papel, picture nimo, then next time is I will let you present that here in Big Blue Book. Okay, so ito atong pahinga. Next is Cynthia. Okay. Okay, Mary, Cynthia, na ba kay innovation? Sige, sa mga dito.
So you can criticize just as I am and as well as you can demand the correct that criticize if you're not a person then your job from you're not something that leads on mind that advisor you can be you're not community school that is very very so professional teacher can correct what they then what should you do as a professional teacher?
So, the wrong information about the infected person struggling in conjunctions, user Benedictine, resident staff, paramedic, which risk is worldwide.
Sign the letter as orders. What do you mean?
Okay. So, yung mga gusto may tabo is that magkaroon o kanang legit or tinuod na report regarding infected na mga cases or cases for COVID-19. And the question here is that how are you going to sa proseso sa imuhang buhaton or mabuhat sa imong mobile application para makakuha siya og data. Kung buto na naon Cynthia, nadaghan na baya og statistics si DOH makuha siya og stat. Si SPMC na apod siya. So, karon na klaro kayo ang asa ang gikan ang statistics because you only have in Davao City na atay or in the entire Philippines nalang mga designated hospitals na mo cater of COVID cases. So, technically, mo to sila ang mga main source of data for COVID cases. So, dito magikan. Then, how are you going to make sure that ang imuhang application is also providing the legit na data sa COVID-infected na tao. Sige, sabon ako ha. Type na ko.
totalitarian at all. Why is he there? That becomes an unethical move. I do not know who made that move. It's really the president or what, but that's what happened. So it's important that whoever is, especially is a higher position, he or she should be qualified. And that is actually found in the article in the code of ethics that you have the violation only if you apply for something that you are not supposed to
Kinahanglan sino app pag-generate o reliable data, asa makuha ang data, kung saan pagkuha sa data.
It's part of that. It's not just like putting a point and it's really part of the code of ethics. What else? Of course, you cannot divulge confidential information. I like what you said, Jack. You said that it's really a part of whatever is happening, of course, dealing with siya it's not very business. So there's also, of course, the support for our empathy, but every is, cases, kailangan sila yung mismo ang
Cynthia,
unless there's a case for defense to speak on their behalf or something. Of course, it's not ethical that they know we're not there to be speaking and there's copyright laws, privacy, that. So it's part of code of ethics. You cannot be paying over this. And there is the honoring something explores. There's no honor. As teachers, is a lot of people on the platform.
oh. So, kung magkuha og data sa DOH, di wala na siya difference sa kuan. Sa kanila hitabo karon. Asa man dito ang kanang kuan, ang kaning kumbaga innovation. So si DOH kay kuan siya kanang si DOH kay nagahatag mo pud siya kanang data. And remember, dili baya niya gina-reveal ang real identity sa kuan sa patient, PUI, person under investigation. Di ba niya gina-reveal? Ang ginapta niya is to real, edad, asymptomatic ba siya? The real kuan is wala. So, unsay difference niya? So, same with Mary, please provide a sketch kung unsaon yun siya nimo pag-implement na. Because technically, what you wanted to do is good, but it's impossible as of now. So let's move on with Jamwell. Since we still have a few minutes. Jamwell, can you turn on your mic? Sige, how about you? Do you have a proposal?
Na ako tungkulan sir katong budget sa ang plano ta ko sir kay kuan para ma-relate siya sa COVID ano ganito kanang
That's why you understand what you said contracts. And if you contract for 3 years in a private school for 3 years, then you really have to finish your contract. I find it very rude for teachers to say,
sa software ba para pwede tata sir ka. Mo adto ka may barangay sir para magkuha ka ng authorization.
Karon,
Ay, dili sir, kanang mag-implement na ni. Ay,
no.
mag-implement na.
Wala na siya implementation ha. O, wala na siya
Ay,
kanang
bale, kanang idea lang sir, di ba?
yeah, idea lang siya. During the capstone project 2, ang inyo lang yung i-submit is one yun siya, working prototype. For capstone project 1, it's just wireframe.
Sir,
Major,
katong motong tang sir katong SAP kanang mag-distribute ang ay di ba dili naman mawagi sa barangay ang SAP sir.
oo, pero dili siya moagi sa barangay. Kung listahan naman siya moagi sa barangay, I don't know. Pero dapat ha, inyong innovation, dili siya jud mo hawa dito sa barangay binuga profiling. No, naon ninyo jud nga, dili ko maka-access sa inyong innovation or additional features kung dili ko ka-login sa inyong profiling system. Wala ang base system ninyo is a profiling system. Ato ng pangalanan later. Then pagsulod na ko sa kapag na ko magamit to mga innovation ninyong gikuhan. Kani upat ka buok ng innovation. Kani project management system, Jamwes innovation, Cynthia's innovation, and Teresa na innovation. Nga na siya ha. So meaning, nakuha din siya og data from the profiling system sa barangay. Nga na, hindi siya pwede nga gitungag lang, pero wala siya kumbaga, it's a third party kaayo na team.
Sir.
So, kato siya.
Kuhan sir,
Diba?
mag-ask pa nga sir, ay mag-ask pa ko sir kung kuhan ka ng naba sila gina kuhan pag mag-distribute og SAP kung dito pa ba sila dito kung para magpalista or dito nila i-submit ilang names.
Sige.
Kana sir.
Okay. So, as of this moment, wala pa ko wala pa klaro inyong innovation. But anyways, we'll start. So, muna ko nakita na solution. We will start with itong identification sa creativity, sa invention, o sa innovation. We will start from there. Anyways, we still have the entire semester is 18 weeks. Ito magdali. And then, ito siya. And then from there, you also continue with that katong yung proposal. And please lang, later this afternoon, try to check on the LMS. I'll be putting there a discussion board or a forum. You post there your proposal para matagaan ako siya o ma-replyan ako siya kung sa man ang point. Okay? Sige. So next week, what will happen is we'll go back to your proposal again. So every session, sitag by sa proposal, but I will be injecting lessons para mag-guide nyo kung saan siya pagbuhat ng capstone project. So most probably next week will be the last week for unit number 2. Yeah. Then unit number 3 I'll be discussing about the parts of the manuscript. Okay? So any question before I sige. So again, let's update ourselves. Na pa i-type sa Mary. So ito na. Sige sir, i-post na. Sige, i-post ni mga video. Yes, i-post na pang video sa LMS. Yep. Okay. So you'll still have your class with Ma'am Eden. So see you around ha. Then stay safe. Bye-bye.
You are now muted.